I want them to dance as if it were the women dancing. And so I say, you're representing the spirit of these women, so I'm going to bless your feet so that you'll glide, you'll be able to heal.
We bring the culture of this land and integrate to the existing performance, and we have the presence of the soul, the presence of this culture inside the existing, the ballet performance.
And so it'll be incorporated into, into the ballet itself. And so that way we don't replace, we don't displace, we blend, and so it's ballet does their ballet, we do ours, we just do it together. And if you want to join in, that's okay. Yeah.
The show is different because it is that blend of Indigenous and Western ways of doing things and showcasing our respective art forms. It's standing shoulder to shoulder with non-Indigenous people who are trying to share the same message, that Indigenous women matter and this issue matters. For me, I do have some anxiety being a jingle dress dancer in the ballet because I feel that I have to get the message right. For so long, people have talked about or written about Indigenous people and it's never been with us.
When we got introduced to being part of the ballet, I was very excited because art speaks many languages. Ballet, there's no words, but there's this movement, there's this emotion that carries through the dance and the story, as well as the emotion that you would feel with a shawl dancer and a jingle dress dancer. They're not saying something like, through their voice, but they're saying it through their movement.
This year I wanted language. I really wanted language, I wanted words. And so when Natalie Sapier did, I gave her words for grandmother, mother, aunt, sister, sibling, little girl, woman, bride, all those things that evoke. So those words are on the ballet shoes this year, but we also added pictures of women on those shoes.
It's so important because the land is craving to hear the language of the land. These dancers are dancing for us. These dancers are dancing for the women. And as I had these ballet slippers looking at them as this canvas to paint on, I wanted to paint stories of the women of our communities.
What's really amazing and beautiful is they come from different countries. And so when they go back home, they talk about, this is what I did while I was in Canada, and there's this mission there. Because it's not just, what can we do? It's how do we as a society internalize our responsibility that we live in a society that does horrific things to each other. And so it's almost as if it's a wake-up call.
All of us have a responsibility to care for our non-Indigenous and Indigenous sisters.
We see for the ones who can't see. We hear for the ones who don't hear. We smell the medicines for the ones who don't smell that anymore. We speak for the ones who have no more voice. We feel emotions for the ones who no longer feel. We stand and dance for the ones who no longer dance.